What's good, guys? It's your boy GTG. Um, to be real with you, my name is Jacob. A lot of people know me as GTG the Barber. That's why I say my name is GTG. That's my banner. But I wanted to make this video real quick because I just kind of want to give you guys some food for thought. And this new chapter of my life, I'm taking my first step, and this is my very first step. I want to start making content. I want to start making videos that you know what I mean, reflect my personality, reflect my beliefs, reflect the game that I've learned. And the reason I do it is because at the end of the day, that's my purpose. I know my purpose for a fact. I can say with all my heart is to be a barber. That's my purpose. I know that. And if you know me, I'm a very quiet dude unless you really, really know me. If I get comfortable around you, you'll know the real me. You know, I bust jokes. I'm a totally different person if I don't know you. But what's very interesting, guys, for some reason, when I cut hair, the persona that I bring out is definitely a talk box. You know, I could talk, like that's not an issue. That's not a problem. But the reason why I bring who I am is because you will know that one of the things about me, I hate not talking. I hate talking about what I don't know. That's one thing you'll learn about me. If I don't know something, I won't talk about it because I need to learn it. I need to study it. I need to see its ins and outs, right? And what I'm getting to, guys, is this is the time. I think it's time for me to teach game. I've been in the industry for 10 years. I've been cutting hair professionally for about 10 years. And I've learned so much, man. I've learned so much that stuff that I wish somebody would have taught me. And the reason why I'm doing this, to be real with you, is because one of my boys, shout out my boy Robbie Rob, I've known him since like kindergarten, and he's my client. And I cut his hair, and he just had got done telling me like 3 weeks ago. He was like, "Bro, guess what?" And I was like, "What's up, bro?" He's like, "Do you remember when we were in fourth grade, we did a time capsule?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I do." And he was telling me, he was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I forgot what I put on there." You know what I mean? And then I was thinking, and I was like, "Yo, what did I put on there?" And I remember that I wrote a note to myself. So when that time capsule opens, you best believe I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna read the note that I read to myself. But that's the basis of this. I think that at the end of the day, guys, I want to make a time capsule because Oregon is growing. The barber game in Oregon is moving in a direction that 10, 20 years ago we never thought would happen. And the game is evolving, but it's time for somebody to speak on the history of it, on how it began and what it looks like. And that's my whole goal. At the end of the day, who doesn't want to be famous? Like, being famous is cool. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather be the person in the history books that tells it how it is. You feel me? And I've been in the game for so long. I've worked with some of the greats, and just the vision I got coming, guys. Just wait. I promise you guys, the way I think, it's not regular, but it all makes sense at the end. Like, if you really know me, especially because I do some public speaking, by the mercy of God, you know, I'm able to preach once in a while in my church. I'm a youth leader, and I got so many things, you know what I mean, that allow me to public speak. And sometimes the way I develop a message, I go up, down, up, down, up, down. But at the end of the day, the main message reveals itself at the end. So just stay with me, be patient. I promise you, I'm taking you guys somewhere. So remember, the barber game has changed, and it's changing 100%. But the foundation of everything is always going to remain the same. Remember, this is a customer service industry, which means we need people. We can never start seeing our customers as nothing more than as nothing less, than a human being. When we stop doing that and we start seeing them as a money bag, or we start seeing them as an opportunity to make an extra buck, we're in trouble. You always got to remember, man, you got to treat people with respect. You got to honor people. And I will never forget a quote I heard. It doesn't matter how good you are at cutting hair, and then this can go for everything. And I'm not limiting this channel to barbering, although that's my main focus. But like one of my, and this, I gotta get this guy on here, man. He was one of the reasons why I became a barber and why I became so successful, man. It just takes that one person to believe in you. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, Bishop, wherever you're at, shout out to you, player. Um, Even though, you know, it's been years, you're still part of my life, and your teachings have always been engraved in my heart. And one of the teachings that he gave, guys, was your character, your talent will take you to the highest possibility you can get, right? Like whatever that is, whether you be a celebrity barber, whether it be a barbershop owner, right? Your talent is going to take you to the highest level you can. But what's going to keep you there is going to be your character. So now, what does that mean? We got to think about what our character is. What traits does our character have? Does it have more pros than cons? Is it more positive or negative? You feel me? And all these things, guys, I promise you, this channel is going to be different. Because it's going to talk about a lot. I'm going to talk about my beliefs, my spirituality, to why I'm GTG. What does GTG mean? You know, to taxes, like how important are taxes as a barber, and why do you want to do taxes? And obviously, you know, we're law-abiding citizens, right? And we do our taxes, but like the importance of keeping track, you know, of inventory, of expenses, of like, you know what I mean? What we can write off, like taxes in general would be a subject that I'm going to speak about, to like, obviously prices, how I feel about prices in the barber game. We're going to talk about a lot of controversial stuff too. And at the end of the day, like I said, man, like this is just a time capsule. Like regardless if I get a lot of views or not, when I put my clipper down, hopefully I can make one last video and look back and smile at the camera like I am now, and know that I gave this game everything, from being behind the chair to cutting celebrities, to cutting homeless people, to making videos like this for the young generation, so they never forget where we came from. That's more important, guys. We got to understand the history, because why? History always repeats itself, and that's a fact. Scripture and what I believe says that there's nothing new under the sun, meaning that everything that already happened at one point, everything that has happened at one point is going to happen again. So this game is only going to keep evolving. Like we're only going to keep getting better. We're only going to keep styles up to date. You know, like so much things, guys, that this game has to offer that I've learned, that I just want to give it to you guys, because what I got from grace, from things that I've learned, I got to give from grace. And that's my purpose, guys. So help anybody out there that at one point feels stuck, that at one point feels like they want to be in the barber industry. I want to talk about the goods and the ends, you know, because like one of the biggest things that barbers don't have, unfortunately, is perks. If you're an independent contractor, you got to worry about your vacations. You got to worry about your healthcare. You got to worry about sick time. We don't got sick time. So all the ends, you know, of like, what's the difference between being a commission barber and somebody who leases out their station? You know, what does that entitle? Independent contractor versus an employee. Just so many things, guys, you know what I mean? And I think that this is a good step. This video is going to be a good step. My first step, just introducing my vision, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, all I really want to do is tell the untold stories of glory, like straight up. Like, the game wouldn't be what it is today if it wasn't for great pioneers. That's all I'm going to say. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you'll find out. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Thank you guys for your time. I know it was a quick one. I got so much ideas that I want to unravel, but it's not time yet. But it's time to speak up, and that's what I'm doing. So pray for your boy. You know, may God guide me. Whatever it is, man, like I just want to fulfill my purpose. I know I'm called to cut hair. I know I'm called to be a barber. I know I'm called to speak, and I know I'm called to do this at this moment, which is give the game that I've received to the younger generation, and not even to the younger generation, man, to people who want to get in this game. Like I remember I had a customer, and he was a chef. He was like 34, 35, I think, or maybe 25, 26. Anyway, he was an older gentleman. And he really liked, I guess, the career. And he went from being a chef to becoming a barber. And now my dude, I think, is in California and has his own shop. Like, this game is beautiful. Like, I wouldn't trade this game for anything. Like, I love everything about it. I love the busy days. I love the slow days. You got to understand that the gift, remember this, guys, and I end this video with this, and this is my preachy side. The gift isn't the talent. That's not the gift. A lot of people, we get confused. We think that the gift is the talent. And nah. The real gift is the love you have for the talent. The love you have for the game. That is the real gift. Because if you have love for this game, it's going to take you far. But if you just want to pump and dump this game, I mean, you could do that. But at the end of the day, did you really love this craft? You know what I mean? And what does that mean, you know? But remember, guys, the gift isn't the talent. The gift is the love you have for the talent, for the game. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for your time. And I'll see you next episode, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this once a month, once a week. I don't know yet. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, it's your boy GTG. Peace.